What's up guys, it's Nitro Gaming 24/7. So with the wool farm completely done, I can finally do the tour and showcase video of the wool farm. So let's go over, I'll tour you around, show you how it works, and give you a little insight on it. So here's the farm itself, it looks really good, I like it sitting on the water like that. It needs a bit of color, but we'll figure that out later on. For now, I'm happy with how it is, so I'm just going to leave it just like this for now. There will be walkways going to and from this later on, but that's not part of this build, so we won't talk about that there. Just ignore all the boxes, they'll get moved. But the farm itself, there's a walkway all the way around it, you know, with the waterfalls, you got the flowers, gardens, that's just to add a bit of color. But it needs more color, but it's good for now, so I'm not too worried about it. So if we go up these stairs here, you get to the main part of the farm. This is where you can see everything. So with this farm, there is 16 tanks because there are 16 colors of wool. So every color sheep has a different tank, and there's like 5 or 6 sheep in each one. I can put more sheep in there if I want it to like overfill it, but I don't really need to because it produces so much wool, I don't need all that. But if I do need more wool, I can just add more sheep. So basically there are dispensers right here. The dispensers are on clocks, they're all wired together. So the dispenser itself is on a clock. You can see it goes down there, and then you can see the clock flashing right there. So anytime the sheep get underneath this dispenser, it will shear them automatically because they're full of shears. To fill them up, you just go in the sides over there, and then just fill up these chests right here, and then it automatically fills them. So you just have to fill up the chests every now and then, which I've put some of them. I've never filled them all the way up yet. And I've used this farm so much and have not ran out of shears at all. Because shears do go a long way. So you should be set when you reset them like that. So that's for the shearing. As for growing the wool back, the sheep go up through the water right there. They go up there and there's little pieces of grass so they can grow their wool back. But the water pushes them out and then they walk off the edge with buttons. Which buttons are getting changed, so that's not going to be a full block anymore. So I will have to go through and add trapdoors, but we'll do that later on whenever that does break. But that will go trapdoors just to fix this. The sheep go all the way down, as you can see them falling right there, and then the water pushes them like that. Once the sheep get here, they get sheared and go back up the thing. After the sheep are sheared, there is a minecart hopper down here. You know, it picks everything up. And then the hopper goes down this, and then it drops all the wool inside these. These are just droppers on the clocks, so you can see the clocks are right there. And then it sends all the wool up through these tubes, so each color has its own tube. Everything's sorted too. Colors sorted, like you got all the grays here, all the greens, all the blues, whatever. But whenever it gets sorted, it goes through these. As you can see, the pinks going up right now, and some black. So the wool goes straight up, it goes up there to the top, goes down that, and the black will go into that one, and you know, each one goes into its own set. So if we fly around up here, you can get a better view of the redstone work and everything down there. Because the redstone work down here with all the tracks looks really cool. I like just watching it sometimes. You can see all the minecarts going back and forth and stuff. And as for the mechanics of the tanks, where they go up and then go down like this was made by Craft Artist. He designed the mechanics of it. I just turned it into a big build, and then I added on the minecart things and all this. I just added all that. But the mechanics for the tanks, where they go up, is by Craft Artist. I will leave a link to his tutorial in the description. So if you want to go check out that, check out his tutorial, then you can. And then you can build one for your own. I just changed it a lot and made tanks for everyone and just organized everything to make it my own. As you can see, the white's going now. Alright, so to get the wool up there, whenever you need wool and you want some, You just come down to these. The reason you have to go underneath like this is because I want it to go up in the middle, and I can't because, you know, the tanks that go straight up. So you have to come around and go down here. All four corners are connected, so they're all the same. And then you got your stairs. You can see inside too, like there's some of the redstone work for that. And you can see there's wool dropping out of all these droppers. You come up here, you can see a bit more of the redstone work. Yeah, see, as you can see, when you're just walking up the tunnel, you could just see wool just flying up all different colors. Some more green still. Alright, so you just go up to the top. Now this is where I usually AFK because it's the safest. Sometimes I build a box right here, like a little AFK dirt box. But you don't really have to because it's pretty safe up here. I haven't died up here, and I've AFK'd up here a lot without the box. But just to be safe, I built the box. You won't get hit by the phantoms because there is a dome above your head. And whenever you're standing up here, then nothing down there, like you're within distance so they can render in and everything will work perfectly if you're just standing here. Alright, so you go down to any of the sides, all four sides are the same. And the wool up here is pretty much sorted. Like you got all your blues here with your brown on the end because, you know, whenever you sort it, it's just random. But I got plenty of every color wool. As you can see, there's shulker boxes full of wool because it overflows way too much, so I have to put them in shulkers. Let me just show you a couple colors. The blue I don't have much of because I've been using that for the gold farm over there that I turned into the bird feeder and everything. That's why we're low on blue, but we'll get more. I haven't really been AFKing it since then. Here's all my black and white blocks with the grays in between. If you come to this side over here, I'm gonna eat real quick. You got all your pinks, reds, and purples, which these are all full too. So I got plenty of wool for anything that I want to do. And then over here we got the yellows and greens. So as you can see, all these are full too. There is still a little problem with these blocks right here. So there is these stone blocks all the way around, and there's a couple dark spots, like probably about like right here, that mobs do spawn on randomly. That's why when you AFK, you want to AFK in the middle. What I'm going to do is either put carpet up here, you know, just get some gray carpet and put on all these, that'll stop spawn, or just put string. I'm leaning more towards carpet, it might look better. Well, I hope it blends in. It should blend in if I just use a gray color. So that should fix that. Other than that, the farm's pretty much perfect. It looks really cool. A lot of work went into this. And it works really well too, as you can see from this angle. So filling it up, you just land on those little areas there, and then you can fill it up. So if you go up here, you can see more of, there's the top part. Looks pretty cool up there with the whole water. I just like watching the wool sometimes. And all these carts that go everywhere. Alright, so I am going to fly around it a couple times, and I'm going to end it off here. Give you all a couple different views with the sunset in the background. There's you, good one. Now this island that it's on, I had to dig up the whole island. All of that, as you seen in the last video whenever I was working on it, if you've seen that video. So This was on an island. I had to make it its own island and cut it off from everything. All this I had to dig out, so it was a lot of work. Alright, so that's pretty much it for the wool farm. It's all complete, all done, looks great, works really well too. So now I have pretty much unlimited wool for anything that I want to build. So in the future, I will be using a lot of this wool for different things. So if you enjoyed this video and you enjoyed the tour and everything, hit that like button, and if you want to see more, hit that subscribe button. Plenty of new stuff coming soon. I got a lot of big projects that I'm working on. So some of the videos will be kind of slow because they're big projects and a lot of work. So just work around that. And yeah, thanks for watching. Have a good one, and peace out.